And it's hard to be the bad guy for me. I mean, I was always the friendly
Yeah, I was about to
manager at
say,
Dick.
how
Sorry.
was that? Like, how is it like? Because naturally, when you work in an environment, these people become your friends.
Yes.
And my fiance is going through the same thing where she has became a manager within the last like 3 or 4 months, and all of her friends that she was working on the same level with, but when she gets manager, now she's consistently having this issue, like telling me like it sucks because these are my friends, but they don't fucking do anything.
Totally. And
And
that's
so
how.
it's hard because you're like, hey, like we're having a good conversation, but you got to get back to work. Like,
And that part of it is really tricky. I mean, it's really difficult. And I mean, like I said, in retrospect, I'm so happy. I mean, some of my employees, the people that worked underneath me, are some of my best friends still,
damn,
from Dick's and at my most recent employer.
right.
And they'll always remain my friends. And it is, I mean, it just kind of depends on the person. It's subjective through each individual, but it is difficult to manage over your friends. I mean, if you're just driven to do the best job that you can, you have to like put a line in the sand sometimes.
Yeah.
That was very difficult for me to do just because I'm a social person anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I care more about people generally. Like I care more about like their well-being than I do about the company's well-being.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think that's just a humanistic thing. I think anyone would have a hard time, saying the opposite.
Yeah.
But for me, it was really difficult. And those were like the biggest challenges that I found in managing over people.
So you have to
Were
like
those
kind of like
things.
if individually, it's like okay, like I'm really good with this friend, but I got to kind of just like swerve the conversation, like oh man,
Yeah,
like oh by the way, just get that done. We get that done for me, man. Thank you. Like trying to find that level ground.
totally. And and then I would hang out with associates outside of work too, and that's where it gets really muddy. Don't
Really,
do that.
don't.
Managers out there, don't hang out with your associates.
Yeah, that
Don't get
sounds
drunk with
hard.
your associates.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah.
That'll cause issues.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to learn hard lessons, but yes, it will cause issues. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy managing over people and I learned a lot. So I will take that, that experience and I will apply it to, the next chapter.